my guard. Okay? From here I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to grab his wrist, the same side wrist here. I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to bring it across. And I'm going to grab across his, to his elbow. Okay? From there, I'm going to grab his head. Okay? I'm going to grab his head. A lot of people, when they do this, and the reason I'm showing you this way, as far as the basics goes, because I think you need to know this right off the bat. A lot of people, when they learn the armbar, they just do this. They put their foot on the hip, and they go for the armbar. But they miss a very important point, in my opinion.
Station number 6 is over here.
Your left hand's going to grab the same side wrist. My right hand's going to come across and grab his elbow. My left hand is going to grab his head. Okay? My left foot is going to go tight into his body. My right leg is going to go high. See how it comes up high into his armpit and across his back? My left hand pushes on his face. Throw my left leg over. Pinch my knees together. Drive my foot down to the ground. Grab the wrist. And then pull down and hip up. Okay? So, again. Left hand grabs the wrist. Right hand comes across. Once I get this elbow control, I want to try to grab his head. Okay? The reason I want to do this is because I want to get control, I want to keep control of his body. I want to make sure he can't posture up and pull his arm out with power, okay? When I have my arm behind his elbow, it's a little harder for him to pull away. So I'm here, and he goes to pull his arm away. It's harder for him to do. My left foot goes on his hip. Tight, everything tight, okay? Because it makes it even harder for him to pull his arm away. Pull his arm away. My right leg comes up and across. I start angling out. From there, my left hand goes and I push his face. Throw my leg over and I straighten my leg out. Lots of times I take my foot and I flare it out because I get more pressure on the back of his head. Okay? I come to his wrist, I pull down, I hip up, and then I finish. You do it twice, please.
Last switch. Get to the next number.
So my left hand grabs, my right hand comes across, my left hand grabs his head. Okay? My left foot goes in the hip and it's tight. Everything tight. My right leg goes across his back and I look into his ear. My left hand comes around, I'm even keeping it on his head. And I push. Throw this leg over and I straighten my leg out. I like to flare my foot out here too because it puts pressure on his head. If I have my leg on the back of his head and as he goes to look up, he has more power. When I do this, when he goes to look up, I drive his face right to the ground. Knees together, grab his arm, hip up, and then I finish. So, left hand grabs the same side, right hand goes across, and then this is very important in my opinion. Try to get head control, okay? This is going to help you actually finish an armbar, a basic armbar. Rather than come here, sometimes you come here and the person just, bang, they're out. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Because now when I go and they go to pull, I have some control of them. Okay? I turn his hand, push, straighten my leg out, I like to flare my foot out a little bit, I go to his wrist, thumb always points up. Pull down and hip up. Okay? I'm not going to hip up too much because this is pretty tight here. Just posture up for me a little, Matt.